Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. My guest is Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Thanks, Jim. I'm talking to you from down in Nevada at a convention that's put on by Argus Specialty. We were asked to present here at the Hilton Lake Las Vegas Resort, and just to elaborate on that, it's interesting that resort is in Henderson, and Henderson's basically where all that work took place back in the First World War, Second World War, by the U.S. Bureau of Mines on the manganese process that they were never able to successfully complete. And here we are presenting down there, and we were successful in completing that. So I just thought that would be a little interest to our listeners.
So, Larry, what did you have to tell the convention, and how does that affect your shareholders?
Okay, there was a very good group of people. There must have been about over 100. You have to remember this was a convention where the entry fee at the gate was $1,600. So it's not for just anybody coming off the street to kick some tires. This was a convention of people, decision makers. And we had a lot of interest in our battery solution for lithium-ion batteries. Interest from automobile factories, from down to or up to representatives of some big labs that the DOE has in the U.S. A lot of them I'd talked to on the phone before, but now we've met. And the automobile interest for the EV cars, again, is out of Asia, and they're very interested. So I think there may be some ongoing collaboration there. I'm hoping that we already shot back and forth a couple of ideas, but this is really premature. We can't say that we got anything cooking, but I'm very optimistic that something's going to come out of it. And we also went down for a evening at the recycling convention in Las Vegas, and there were 6,000 people there. So I did meet some recyclers, and everything's moving forward. I know that people are impatient. I try to keep them supplied in news, and but news doesn't seem to help in the market at the moment. And but when I get back, hopefully we'll have a good progress report on what's happening in the Chemical Research Lab. But I'm really excited about what's happening down here, Jim, and it's we're well received, very well received. And but the reality is that recycling is still a way behind rare earths when it comes down to attendance, because there is also a rare earth segment to this Argus convention. But we got a lot of attention. We had a booth there, and so a lot of our literature was picked up, and a lot of people talked to us at that booth. So I'm optimistic, and I'm happy. I mean, it was well worth the money to come down here and do that. So next week, I hope to bring some news out on a podcast that we're doing something, what we're doing with Chemetco. And I'll be flying back tomorrow, not tomorrow, on Friday. And so I just wanted to let everybody know that everything was moving well, and we were well received at the convention. And we made some very good contacts.
Larry, for new listeners, can you explain what American Manganese does and why you're so popular at these recycling conventions?
Okay, the American Manganese is a critical metals company that's, as I mentioned earlier, that has developed a process that is being patented by a process that was actually started in the area where we had the convention. And So that's for liberating the cathode materials from lithium-ion batteries. And we're traded on, or we have a website at AmericanManganeseInc.com, and we're traded on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. We're traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF, and we're traded in Frankfurt under the symbol 2M. You can reach me at 778-574-4444, or send emails to lreaugh@amymn.com.
Larry, thanks for the update.
Thank you.
My guest has been Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. We were speaking on April 19th. I'm Jim Goddard.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.